I just walked out of my computer science midterm thing, and I sat right behind this girl, and she fucking moved. She moved away. Like, what the fuck? You think I'm gonna look at your answers? Oh my god, this is the same girl that that the teacher was wondering what I was doing with my planner. I have an automatic planner pretty much, where I put in how long I think it'll take this homework to do, and I have all my homework in there, and then I press a button and it tells me which homework I should do, today because it's due tomorrow, or things like that. So it automatically schedules my thing. And she's like, "You let a machine schedule your day for you?" Like, are you serious? Because your schedule is scheduled by a machine. You think that you're making your own schedule, but what do you think created that bus schedule? What do you think created the schedule for your classes? You think you're creating your schedule, but a machine created it. And I was just like, what? You really, it really, it bothers you that a machine created my schedule? Oh, man. I can't believe she moved. I cannot believe she moved. Because it seemed like she was like, oh my god, this guy's gonna copy from me. Like, fuck you, lady. Like, I don't need your answers. And speaking of answers, I don't think I did as well as I could in this midterm. Like, I'm thinking, you know what? If if the midterm reflected how much I knew, I think I should get around 95 to 100% in the midterm. Because first of all, it's open book. So if there's something I don't know, like a term, or like a basic structure, then I can look it up on the book, right? Without the book, I think it's fair for me to get an 86% or something like that on the midterm. But with the book, I should be getting 95 or above. But in this case, I'm not. I'm not getting 95% or above, because I I don't know. It's because you're supposed to be writing a program, right? He tells you, oh, you're supposed to create this program. And usually you write it on a computer with a compiler with, like, where things look proper, instead of by hand, where you just start writing by hand and you realize, like, oh crap, I should have added something. So now you get like, you write freaking code at the bottom of the page and you get an arrow all the way to the top saying, oh, this code should have been here the whole time. Oh, man. So it's frustrating. It's frustrating that I haven't had a midterm or a test that actually reflects what I know. Because I definitely know more than what I'm going to get in this midterm. I definitely know that. I mean, if you look at all my homework and all my assignments and all of our group projects, I get 100% in every single one of them. At least that's what I got last term, and that's what I expect this term. Last term, every single one of my assignments, every single one of these homeworks where he goes, oh, solve this problem, every one of them I got 100%. So I think that's a better indication of my knowledge, instead of these tests on paper, with a... Oh man, that's frustrating. That's just frustrating. And it's not just programming, it's also physics and actually math. Math is actually fair. Math is the one I found the fairest. So whatever I get in math is totally what I know. That you know what? Yeah, I just had a realization. Math is the only one where the midterm does reflect your knowledge, assuming that you don't panic, or assuming that you're calm and collected throughout the midterm. I wasn't in my previous math midterm, and I bombed it. So I guess in that sense, math is the fairest of them all, but still not fair. And at the end of at the beginning of every physics class, here's another topic. At the beginning of physics class, the teacher asks you a question, these clicker questions, where he goes, oh, okay, here's a question over here, A, B, C, D, E, and then he gives you 4 questions, and he gives you a minute to answer each of them. And you press your answer on a clicker. And today, I got all 4 wrong. I got all 4 questions wrong. And you know what pisses me off? What pisses me off is I'm like 2 classes ahead of the class we have right now. Like I'm working ahead of the class, and I still get it wrong. And I know. I look at this question, I'm like, oh, this was the exact question on the book. I remember this. This was in the book. He like even the image, even the wording, the exact same thing was in the book. And if you look at my notes, I answered it correctly, right? But I don't remember what the answer was, and I get it wrong, and it makes me mad a little bit. Well, you know what? I've hit the 5-minute mark, so I better stop.